tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in. Going in, going all in, going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in.
Reality set in, no longer a babe in this truth, I'm his minister. This work that I put in, these hours I spend ain't enough, I'm his prisoner. Raised from the blood of the men that they sin, but found grace in the one that can pull us out. A true prophet never backs down. I lose it all, I come back down. Ran with the best, I won't settle for minuscule. Lord showed us more than this physical. Leads unto life, so we fight what I might, and this mission is clear, more than literal. Seen a lot of men break from what I've been through. He ain't ready to die, he ain't in his truth. All gas, no brakes, what the red do? I ain't missing no blitz like you weak Jews. Never needed you. Come from a cloth that was knit in this war. Lord, keep your hand on my sword. Shield me from evil while I deal with Edom. Lay hands on my enemies, pour their reward. Lift up your prophets through you, we not stopping. Your watchmen were blind, but we not anymore. Lacy your grace, we contend for this faith. We acknowledge our faith, we was born for this war.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in. Going in, going all in, going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in.
All in, poker face, no bluff.
Finna lock down the streets, no cut.
Guys woke up.
Divorce from the lies, get your doctrine broke up. Give my elders they flowers, look how we rose up.
So tough, blood cold as a warrior named David. I don't play games, but my God play favorites. We dangerous.
The gates language, plus we angels, we targets, walking around aimless.
There's war at your front door, bombs about to dump on. You scared to die then, what did you come for?
The world in the uproar, what would I run for? Life on the line, homie, what would I front for?
It's gonna be a mosh, but the enemy of God getting stomped in. The energy is masculinity and it's toxic.
Weak nigga, y'all can't stop me, cause it's God that's just trying to box with.
Going all in, taking heed, giving diligence to my call in. In these streets, giving sight to the blind, willing to die about mine. What's a guide to a coffin? Cause precious in his sight, on his path, yeah, endurance is a plight. So I stand for this fight. Yeah, let me go and say it twice, willing to die about mine, so I'm following Christ. So we rolling through the four corners, looking for the Lord's chosen. Bring it back the understanding to all of the ones broken. Yeah, Edom gon' pay for all of the ones stolen. Missiles loaded, yeah, weeping in the gnashing of the teeth. Bombs dropping, all the heathens sleep. From bombs for bloody garments, what you'll see with his black boots is smashing Edom's teeth. Whoa. Pressure. Yeah, we applying pressure. Yeah, give a damn about the world or the diamonds and pearls up in heaven is where I be laying treasure. Yeah, we on the front line. Yeah, we on the front line. Who's strapped up when it's wartime? So if you scared, wear a skirt, ground shake when them boots hit the dirt. You going all in.
That I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in. Going in, going all in, going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in, I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in, going all in.
And that's when we saw it.
It's getting cloudy. When our chariots come, then we outie. If you bout it, white robes in the closet, redeeming my body, that's already done. I shine like a star with my brothers, my God is the chariots coming, we out it. If you bout it, white robes in the closet, redeeming my body, that's already done. I shine like a star with my brothers, my God is the sun. Thy kingdom come, that was finished before the first minute when all this began.
I know that they hate me. Terrorists come swinging, my Lord come and save me. Look at the vessel my Lord came and gave me. He came with the army, ain't talking no navy. Damn, drowning that sea getting wavy. Damn, ain't no more running to safety. Damn, all of this power that run through my body, there's nowhere that they can detain me. Yo, me get the blessing. Guys in the building, we kicking like Tekken. Want the reward, so I'm kingdom investing. Snapping like Thanos in different dimensions. It's truly a blessing. Chosen by God, hope you paying attention. Ain't no more pain in the day of redemption, at least for the ones that he calls the election.
It's getting cloudy when our chariots coming, we out it. If you bout it, white robes in the closet, redeeming my body, that's already done. I shine like a star with my brothers, my God is the sun. Thy kingdom come, that was finished before the first minute when all this begun.
As I said before, we'd always read this day would come. They warned us. To be standing here now, the feeling, if you only knew.
Shalom.
I'm Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ, and today I'd like to present a sit-down discussion with the Jewish community. There's a lot of controversy, there's much hatred that you have towards us. We're the prophets of the one true God. So what we'd like to do is sit down with several of your leading Jewish personalities. The rest of you just stand by. Sit back, move out the way. We want to sit down with Yitzhak Yosef, who called black people monkeys. He's number one.
לא הכל כושים מברכים, אלא צריך שיהיה כושי שאבא שלו ואימא שלו לבנים. איפה אתה תדע? אם אתה יודע, גופה שאתה יודע, ואתה יצא להם בין לקוף, יצא להם בין ככה.
Number two, we like to sit down with Jonathan Greenblatt of the Anti-Defamation League. You have so much to say on the Breakfast Club in alluding that we have shot and murdered people in New Jersey. We want to sit down and discuss with you to produce your cause.
And look, they're entitled to their beliefs until that justifies shooting Jewish people with pellet guns on Staten Island. Or like, this is December. 3 years ago, December 2019, 2 black Hebrew Israelites went into a kosher supermarket in Jersey City and killed 3 people because they said they weren't real Jews.
Wow. Shot
them cold dead in a kosher supermarket.
Prove what those lies you have said. We want to sit down with the SPLC, Margaret Huang, and Beeson. You also pushed the lie that we have murdered people in New Jersey, so forth and so on. We want to sit down with APOC, Howard Core, and Lillian Pincus. Also, that latest group, the Canary Mission. We want to sit down with Adam Milstein and Howard D. Sterling.
When Tony asked about Canary Mission.
Who are the people involved with that?
It's him. It's him.
Adam Milstein.
Yeah, I don't know who he hired to oversee it. Adam Milstein. He's the guy who funds it.
We need to expose the things that they're anti everything we believe in. We need to put them on the run.
So Adam Milstein, he funds the Israel Project and he's funding the Canary Mission website.
Yeah, which is interesting because it makes it seem as though we're a part of it, but we're not.
We'd like to sit down with all of you. If all, one for all and all for one, however you want to do it. But we will sit down with you. So don't say we're running from you, we're trying to evade you. No, we're not. Okay? Reach us, call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7023. Or by email, Israel@israelunite.org. All right? The scriptures say, if at all possible, be at peace with all men. And that's what we endeavor to do. So, Jewish community, have a sit down with us. Let's have an open discussion publicly. All right? Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom. You are tuned in to the
Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes.
I'm Captain Gad to my left.
Officer Simon Judah.
To my right.
Officer Dunn.
To his right.
Soldier Yochanan. Soldier Yochanan.
Is that a question or I don't know?
No, Soldier Yochanan.
Oh, okay, you said like Soldier Yochanan. To Simon to the left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left. Turn your mic on.
It is on.
Turn him up. Turn him up. Turn him up. Turn him up.
Shalom.
So who are you again?
I'm Soldier Asadiah.
All praise to the Most High, man. Hey. Y'all see what's going on? Y'all see what's going on out there? We gonna get it in. Before we get into our topic, we gonna talk about Jonathan Greenblatt. With 2 T's. That's such a. Can I say gay? Can I say gay?
No, sir. It's a sodomite name.
That's such a dog
Nigga,
name.
you gay.
2 T's. Hey, can you turn this up? Why we sound so low? Oh, it's static? All right, hey, and we're going to go in on Greenblatt for a few. Shout out to Deacon Joshua. Shout out. All praise to the Most High.
Right.
Go in. Hey, put that video up. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, man.
Yeah, this Greenblatt guy,
This guy got to go.
Yeah.
This guy got to get blasted every day because the stuff he's saying is just crazy as hell.
I was saying something where he was against peaceful protests.
Yeah.
Right. He was trying to gather up like business groups or something to stop
to report
them.
Yep.
Right.
To dictate how you can do a protest.
Yep.
And all these regulations in these protests.
Man,
this fool crazy.
Hey, what are we looking at right now?
We looking at the wrong image.
They're looking at us?
Yeah, we still on the screen.
They're looking at us.
Oh, they looking at us.
Hey, like, share, subscribe, everybody. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and share.
Share. All right, so this guy did another interview with the damn Breakfast Club. It's crazy how they interview this guy twice, but won't interview Bishop. Won't interview Bishop at all. This is crazy as hell. The wisest man on the face of the planet can't get no airtime. But y'all let this dog come on the damn Breakfast Club and speak lies, speak history that can't be proven.
Right, and they don't even challenge it.
They don't challenge him at all.
Don't challenge nothing.
That's how you know, man.
Right.
This place is ran. This place is ran by the damn. They ran by Amalek. We're not even gonna call them Jewish, Jew. We ain't even gonna call it Middle East. We gotta call it West Asia from now on.
And then it's
North Africa,
Western Asia. We gonna call it Western Asia. We don't say that's not the Middle East. No way, it's the Western Asia. The
Western Asia.
Western Asia.
Are you West Asian?
Yeah, we ain't gonna
and then
that's a terminology from now.
That's Charlemagne, right? Charlemagne the dog.
Charlemagne
obedient to Amalek.
Obedient to Amalek.
And then DJ Envy the white man.
Come on, man.
That was
Hot
DJ Envy
97.
the white man is amazing.
DJ Envy the white man.
You know,
Ain't he Esau?
Nah, he like Puerto Rico.
He just look Ephraim. He's
maybe
Judah.
Simeon or Ephraim.
He's Puerto Rico?
Hot 97 is sung by Amalek. That's why they keep pushing it.
Who?
Hot 97, which have the
Hot
Breakfast Club.
97.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the hell you just said, bro.
They say Hot 97.
I was like, who's
Hot 97?
Who's
Hot 97 is the radio station.
I thought he was speaking Arabic. Hey, damn, bro, you speak Arabic?
Buddy.
Buddy.
What
He
the hell
said
did
Hotline
Hurry up and
Hamites.
die, buddy. Hurry up and die. Hey, so let's play some snippets of this.
That ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
The director of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt. Welcome back.
Good morning, DJ.
How you feeling this morning?
Stop.
I'm glad I'm here.
Stop. So I want y'all to see.
Right. Good morning, DJ.
I want y'all to peep. No, but listen. I want y'all to peep the sad eyes. The sad eyes. The demeanor. He's playing on the emotions of black people. He's playing on the emotions. Go ahead, officer.
And then that guy, Charlemagne the dog, sitting in the throne.
Right. You gonna say something, officer?
DJ Envy.
That's snake like. He a snake. He trying to make it look one way. He's the biggest demon of them all, but he's trying to portray himself like this sad, hurt guy because his people going through it.
Yep.
We ain't falling for that.
Nah, we ain't falling for that crap. Go ahead.
I'm glad I'm here. We've definitely got stuff to talk about.
Man, what is going on in the world? For people that don't know, don't understand what is going on in Israel and Gaza, what is happening?
Look, it is. These are dark days.
Stop.
These are.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to what he's saying. He's saying these are dark days. So what Israel going through is dark days. Watch this. Go ahead.
Dark days. I would say that this last week has probably been the toughest week of my adult life. So last Friday night.
Bro, Esau kill me when they like do that.
Man.
Hey, run it back a few seconds. I want y'all to look at the lip. Oh my God, that kills me. It's like you just want to punch him in the lip. Like, fix your lip.
Right.
Hey, play it, bro. Look at his lip.
Dark days. These are dark days. I would say that this last week has probably been the toughest week of my adult life.
Oh,
It's like you just want to punch him in the lip.
right. Hey, why are you pouting? The Homer Simpson look.
Right.
Look like Homer Simpson.
He's making fish flips.
Hey, for real.
Damn.
But that's how you know it's bull crap.
And it's the darkest days of his life.
The darkest days of his life. So mind you, since he's been on this earth, he has never seen anything bad.
Exactly.
Except
this
Israel being attacked.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that had happened to black folk, out of all the slavery, because there's still slavery going on in Africa right now.
Murder, slavery.
To this day.
Oppression.
These are the worst days of his life. Go ahead.
Bullshit.
So last Friday night, around 1:30 in the morning, I got a call from the head of my Israel office, who lives in a town called Modin, who said, when the phone rings at 1:30 in the morning, I look at the phone. And she said, Jonathan, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of rockets coming into Israel. She said, I don't know exactly what's going on, but you need to know something's up. And so then I called my other staff in Israel and was basically up all night trying to figure out what was going on. And then I would say it was around 6 in the morning that we started to get word here of what had actually happened. So it turned out that those rockets that were sent by Hamas into, civilian targets in Israel were sort of a cover or a distraction for what was really happening, which was this terrorist infiltration.
That's crazy.
And the massacre.
Wait, terrorist infiltration. So what was 1948? Terrorist infiltration. So what was slavery?
What was 1492?
What was 1492?
And you gotta understand, them rockets are like firecrackers to those missiles.
Right.
Because when you turn near, you see them, it might blow up a car or something. But it's nothing compared to those missiles that they sending over there in Gaza.
Destroying city blocks.
Right.
With people.
Yep.
Man, this man is crazy.
Oh, it gets better.
Place up and down the Gaza border in all of these surrounding towns. And they were brutal. I mean, the stories that are still coming out.
What's this?
More than 1,300 civilians, not just killed, although they were. I mean, it was a slaughter. It was a slaughter.
What he said, the largest number of Jewish people killed in one day since the Holocaust?
Since the Holocaust.
Jesus.
This is, I think.
Shut up, Charlamagne.
largest-
Shut up. Shut your black lips.
And then shut your black lips.
You
Charlamagne.
descendant of slavery. You coon.
You better shut your white mouth.
That brother is a coon.
Yeah.
That brother gone.
Ridiculous. You gonna bring up the Holocaust when
Hey.
all of you.
That dude said this is the highest number of Jews killed since the Holocaust.
Halfway.
You can't make this stuff up. It's all propaganda, man. It's all popular persuasion. This is the beginning of what we about to go through. We about to go through some stuff, man. Because pretty soon we ain't going to be able to speak against nothing he says. Nothing they say. Pretty soon they're going to be locking our ass up, putting us in jail,
Oh, it's gonna be a
putting us
crime.
to death. Go ahead.
And they're gonna be calling the real Jews anti-Semitic.
Because in Israel, they already locking people up for teaching about Jesus. They already locking people up in Israel.
Hey, that's a heavy point because I think the Jewish or the Amalek believe in only the first 5 books of Moses. So they say like Jesus ain't even in the picture.
Yeah.
Even though
believe in that either.
They believe that Jesus is boiling in a pot of crap.
Yeah, they believe the
That's
Talmud.
what the Talmud say. Jesus boiling.
That's right.
In a pot of shit. What is it? Excrement. For those that don't know what excrement is, it is shit. Go ahead.
It's terrorist, active terrorism since 9/11. I think it's one of the largest acts of terrorism since the Second World War. And these people weren't just killed. I mean, they were slaughtered. When I say slaughtered, they were raped, they were tortured, babies were burned in their cribs, children were executed in front of their parents. Parents were executed in front of their children.
with no proof.
Elderly people were shot in the head at point blank range.
And in the back.
And they didn't just kill Israeli Jews. Israeli Arabs were killed. Asian people who live and work in Israel. There were videos of Thai people being killed. I saw a video of one man being He was bloodied. He'd been brutalized, being beheaded with a shovel. Filipino workers were killed. A lot of people died at this music festival. It was a music festival, a peace festival. And these men came in on like mechanized hand gliders of some sort with automatic weapons and gunned down approximately 260 young people. These are boys and girls and teenagers. Shot them in the back. Some of the people who...
Stop.
Man,
This
this
is
brother
crazy.
described some shit from Marvel movies.
Said hand gliders. Who's it? Hand gliders?
Mechanized.
Mechanized gliders.
Like G.I. Joe.
Like, not like
Cobra.
Falcon off of Marvel. With
Right.
Yeah.
Mechanized gliders, bro. Don't believe this dude.
Come on,
This dude's
man.
This dude is full of crap. Hey, but let it play.
come in on land were dressed as Israeli medics. They were in like uniforms, you know? And they were in the parking lot, apparently. They stationed themselves in the parking lot. These men flew in, and as I understand, the concert goers who filmed it on their phones, because these people were coming in, they thought it was part of the show. It's like a rave.
Mm-hmm.
They shot them, shot at them, and the people ran. And they ran to the parking lot, and there were medics there who they thought came in to help. And then the medics took out their guns because they were actually these terrorists and killed them all. They burned people alive in their cars. And of course, the people that they didn't kill, that they didn't maim, that they didn't mutilate, they raped a lot of the women before they killed them. There were stories about women who were shot in the legs so they couldn't run and then raped. Some of them were killed, but a number of them and others were then seized and brought into Gaza.
All right, stop.
Come
So we know
on,
this
man.
because we have the footage. This is the thing. We have the footage.
Pause it. I want y'all to hear what he's saying. He said a lot of them was murdered, brutally murdered, right? Then he said the women were raped. Then he said those that weren't raped were seized. What's another word for seized?
Stolen.
Stolen. Put into slavery. Brought into captivity. So wait a minute. So it's okay when black people are being murdered. It's okay when blacks, Hispanics, Native American women are being raped. It's okay when black, Hispanic, and Native American men are being murdered, hung on trees,
Bring it out.
burnt alive. Don't that sound like the KKK?
Right. Exactly.
Don't that sound like something that we went through? Damn, did we go through this?
In his lifetime.
In his lifetime.
Right.
Did the Jewish man have something to do with slavery?
Oh, yeah.
That's the question. Did the Jewish
That's
man
right.
have something to do with slavery?
Yep.
They did.
Hell yeah.
They has the so-called Jewish man funded the slave ships.
Boy.
Funded slavery. How come nobody talking about that? This man is up here talking like this is the worst atrocity on the face of the planet.
Right. In history.
In history.
And he talking to people that been through the worst atrocity over him.
And they sitting there looking stupid.
Charlemagne and DJ Envy been through worse than what he's talking about.
And they giving him the floor.
They give
Hey,
him
that's
the
that
floor.
astonishment.
They ain't even
Yeah,
say,
we go
what
through.
about slavery?
Yeah, right. What about slavery, y'all?
Was slavery
Jonathan Greenblatt?
Oh, yeah. Slavery was horrible, but
they're not God's
That's
people.
what he say. We're not going to take away from what happened in slavery, but these are the Jews.
I mean, there weren't God's people. We're dealing with God's people here.
Hey, go back. Go back. We're going to let it play. You got something else?
No, sir.
We're going to let it play for a little bit. Cause I watched this about 3 times. The whole thing.
You got through it 3 times, Ken?
Yes. Because I'm doing the class on it.
Right.
I watched it 3 times. And I'm like, man, this dude, the stuff he talks about, we can't get through the whole thing, but he talks about the history of how the Palestinians, so-called, quote-unquote, lost the land. He talks about that. He makes it seem like the Palestinians didn't want the land, and they gave it to Amalek. That's what he says.
Wasn't no terrorist act.
No terrorist act. Nobody was dying.
Yeah,
he talks about the West Bank. The West Bank last week.
Yeah.
He talks about the West Bank, how Israel repelled the Palestinians. That's the word he uses. Repelled the Palestinians. But
they occupying the West Bank right now.
Yeah, they occupying it. They killing them.
What?
Go ahead, let it play.
People alive in their cars. And of course, the people that they didn't kill, that they didn't maim, that they didn't mutilate, they raped a lot of the women before they killed them. There were stories about women who were shot in the legs so they couldn't run and then raped. Some of them were killed, but a number of them and others were then seized and brought into Gaza. And so we know this because we have the footage. This is the thing. We have the footage of all of this because these people gleefully videoed it on their phones.
Hey, skip it.
There
Skip it
was
a
a
little
story
bit.
that I heard about one girl. I was like, I can't get them out of my mind. Like, you know, we talk about what happened in Rwanda. We talk about what happened in Cambodia. We talk about what happened in the Holocaust. And these are like things over there, right? And I'm not minimizing them at all.
There you are.
But oftentimes these are incidents for which we don't have the live footage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for us
So he
to
said it's
relate
worse.
to them.
So what October 7th? October 7th was worse than slavery because we didn't have the live footage from slavery.
Documentaries on it. It's
Right.
movies. It's records
Books,
on what happened.
Yeah. Pictures.
Hey, and he talking about it's Hotel Rwanda. It's a whole movie on what happened. And Africa is closer than Israel to America. He like it. Those was way over there.
Yeah.
Africa closer to Israel.
That's over there.
The root part is everything he's saying that alleging that the Palestinians is doing to Amalek did to them when they came in.
And they still doing it. They still doing it.
Stop
They're
it.
bombing hospitals, man. Amalek is bombing hospitals with babies in it. Murdering
Get some help.
babies. Murdering children. They are committing war crimes. They are committing war crimes, man. But don't nobody want to talk about that.
But see, that's that thing. They're justified according to the world to give retribution on Hamas because of what they did.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but little do they know, all the Arab countries gathering together, right under their nose.
That's
go to
right.
Sirach. Go to Sirach 19 and 24, 23. I'm sorry, 25. That's one. Yeah.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
There is an exquisite subtlety.
A exquisite subtlety. Go ahead.
And the same is unjust.
And the same is unjust. Watch this.
And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment.
So that exquisite subtlety, man. There's an exquisite how you say the word?
Subtlety.
Subtlety. Watch this. Watch verse 26.
Verse 26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head.
So it's like this dude. This dude is sneaky as hell, man. You just can't put your finger on it, but you like, you the devil. You evil as hell. There's a wicked man that hangeth down his head.
There's a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly.
Go ahead.
But inwardly he is full of deceit.
He's full of deceit. This white man full of deceit. Go ahead.
Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not.
Making as if he heard not.
Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief.
He will do what?
He will do thee a mischief.
He will do thee a mischief.
Before thou be aware.
Go ahead.
And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
When he finds opportunity, this devil gonna do evil, man. And that's what he doing. It's that exquisite subtlety that hanging down the head, that woe is me. Very deceptive. Very
That's
deceptive.
a cold precept.
And that's what he's doing right now. He is talking to the product of slavery about Israel being attacked. Like, that's the worst atrocities to ever happen in the world, in the history of the earth.
Right.
This dude's a damn devil, man.
The weird part is when you look at the Breakfast Club, who goes on the Breakfast Club? Entertainers, ball players, not people who deal with what Jonathan Greenblatt does.
Black.
So it's like, why you really up here? Who are you why are you pandering to the black and Hispanic community like this?
Who are you trying to deceive?
Right.
Trying to deceive us. You're trying to deceive the real biblical Israelites.
Yeah, the whole audience of 106.
He's not trying to deceive white people. He's not trying to deceive Chinese people. He's trying to deceive the Israelites of America. Feel sorry for us, you black Hispanics and Native Americans. We are the real Jews.
Right.
Support us.
Right.
And don't listen to them niggas y'all see in the street.
We done killed over what? Probably 12,000 now.
Shit, probably more than
babies
that.
and
they said half of that is
women and
babies.
yeah.
Half of that is babies.
Think God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
That deceit goes into all of this in the back of his mind is to set up laws against the Israelites teaching. You know what I'm saying? It will never look like that on the surface, but in the back of their mind, that's what the end goal is in this sympathy game.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, bro. Hey, can y'all pull up? I'm gonna send y'all a video of him talking about freedom of speech. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. I think I seen that.
We watched it last week, so it should be there. We didn't watch the whole thing though. Is that it? Hey, y'all talk.
Yeah. He brought up a good point with that mischief. That's exactly what they're doing. They're making provisions to frame mischief by law. Ain't that what the scriptures say?
Yep.
And they're going to set up law. Next thing you know, law is going to come out that we can't speak against Israel. We can't say nothing against Israel. We can't do nothing against them because it's going to be a law. And magically, their law is going to give us real time.
Bring it out. Hey, pull that up. Freedom of expression. It was from last week. You got it? Go ahead and play that thing, bro.
God, he come out with a new video about.
You got a new video?
Yeah, about the okay sign. You can do okay sign no more because
okay.
Yeah, if you do the okay sign, they say it means white.
The okay sign?
Okay sign. You can do not even a sign because it's anti-Semitic.
Like this?
Yes, you can do.
Who came up with that?
Green black.
Oh, damn, that's too loud. Yeah, because your fingers make the W, and then it's like this makes a P, so it's supposed to be like white power.
But he's white. I never understood that. That's
because they know that we is the real Jews, the real Israelites, so they try to act like white people. They not them, even though they look exactly like them.
They get skin cancer just like all the other white people do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, let it play.
Anti-Defamation League saying more than 100 U.S. and global companies have now signed on to its workplace pledge to fight anti-Semitism. These include companies like Google, S&P Global, UPS, and the NBA. At the same time, Hamas terrorists attacked Israel on October 7th. Preliminary data from the ADL's Center on Extremism indicates nearly 400% spike in reported anti-Semitic incidents in the U.S. versus the same period last year. It's also important to note that the FBI says it has seen increased reports of threats against Muslim and Arab communities. Joining us right now is Anti-Defamation League CEO and National Director Jonathan Greenblatt. We had you on the program when you announced your plans to put this list together.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Sonnenfeld at Yale is putting a list together. I think he has even more names on it. Not necessarily your pledge, but just statements and things that the companies have made. What's that process been like? What's the feedback and even potential backlash been like?
Yeah, well, look, first of all, Jeff's a friend, and I think he does great work. And I think he's noted how people like Albert Bourla and the CEOs, who's a remarkable person, CEOs of a lot of companies, NVIDIA, IBM, they've spoken out. What we're doing is when companies say, well, what can I do? More than just issuing a tweet, if you will. We're giving them a way to do that, right? By signing on to the workplace pledge, like Google, like Omnicom, like UPS, like Kava and J.Crew, so many companies, businesses can show how they're standing with their Jewish employees. Because that's what this is about. Anti-Semitism is spiking around the world. The Jewish state is facing a genocidal threat. CEOs are saying reasonably, I have Jewish employees, I have Jewish customers, I have Jewish shareholders. What can I do? The ADL Workplace Pledge is an easy way they can stand with their Jewish community.
So at the same time, though, you now have this conflation oftentimes, and I want to read you. Bill Ackman, this is on Twitter or X last night, says anti-Israel has become anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
And he says, just ask the students.
Yeah.
But it is an issue that's not just about the students. It's an issue that has been raised in workplaces across the country and around the world. And how you think about that conflation, and also how you think about CEOs and managers trying to resolve that conflation.
Look, Bill Ackman is right that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, period. I don't think that's much of a debate anymore. And we know this because we hear what these kids on these campuses or these activists are saying. They're not saying two-state solution, they're saying final solution. Like, that should have no place anywhere. I think it's wrong.
Jonathan,
go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say that I see it coming. The invasion of Gaza has been put off as we...
Right.
Okay. If it does come, and it's likely to, it's going to be very bloody.
It's going to be.
How does Israel, and how do you help Israel win the PR battle?
That's not the one I want.
But it's right now. Palestinian genocide. It's
Y'all right back there, brother. Got bomb Tourette's.
They do that
This
by
bomb
going
for
to the
anything.
Breakfast Club.
Bomb. Hey, that's not the right video. I'm gonna look for the right video. Y'all go ahead. Y'all talk. I'm gonna look for the right video.
Hey, this brother crazy.
Cop, he looked like you ever see Dr. Evil from Austin Powers?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, praise. He do. Mini Dr. Evil, little mini me, and Dr. Evil. Oh, that's exactly what he looked like. Talking about Zionism and anti-Semitism is synonymous.
Right, and then they asked him how he's going to justify basically the destruction of Gaza, what's going on. One of the ways is by going on the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? Getting people to sympathize with them, and the Lord says something about them. Let's get scripture, Psalms 58 and verse 3. Let's get that, because Amalek, we got to know something about Amalek. You know what I'm saying? Because they even calling them Jewish is giving them. We ain't gonna even call them Jewish. Let's get that. Psalms 58 and verse 3.
The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The wicked are
Amalek
estranged from the womb.
So from the womb, the Bible says what?
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies. So all Jonathan Green block is doing is speaking lies. Speaking lies. The wicked, they've been estranged. They was born to do this. All right? Ever since the 1400s, all the way back, they've been speaking lies. They try to act like they weren't a part of the slave trade. They try to act like, they came here and we was indentured servants.
Indentured servants.
Right. They want to wipe out our history, saying we had to be colonized.
And we chose to come into slavery.
Right.
What the hell? Yeah, they was born a lie. Keep reading that. Keep going, though. You and the spirit officer, that's exactly right. Keep reading that, soldier.
Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ears.
That's exactly. They spewing poison into the minds and the hearts of you real Jews out there. You real Israelites.
Right.
So anybody that's going for this, you should see and suspect the poisonous information that you being given.
Right. Being injected with.
Yeah, injected in your mind while you sitting there feeling sorry for a nation of people that helped and sponsored and paid for you to go into slavery.
Come on now, dog.
You being paralyzed with the lies that they're feeding you, and you're not even thinking about what your ancestors went through, how you in the position that we're in today. Not even thinking about that.
Hell no, they ain't thinking about that. We up here got slaughtered, murdered, raped.
Right.
What's some of the words he used? Raped.
Right.
Murdered.
Right.
Mutilated.
Burned
maimed.
alive.
Burned.
Yeah.
All of that happened to us.
Exactly. Let me get that last part of that script because
Go ahead.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
It says they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, because I guarantee if Charlemagne were to bring up anything to do with black people or the slavery, the atrocities that was done to Israel, he would definitely shut it down quick. He would. Yeah, I acknowledge that. But back to what's going on in Israel. Back to what's going on in the Jewish community.
Can we read the next verse? Because the next verse says that.
He ain't hearing none of it. Go ahead.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
So Charlemagne, DJ Envy the white man. That's what you say. Hey, you can try to be friends with this man, but he gonna bite you in the end, just like everybody else.
Yep. Right. Hey, pull up that video I just posted. Tell you, man, some stuff about to happen, man. There's about to be some laws passed. Hey, turn us up. Why we sound so low?
So low. And it's going to be laws applied. Then we're going to see who really about this life.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be laws passed.
Come on. Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
What'd I say? No, that's not it. What the hell is that? That I just sent? I just sent it.
Like, share, subscribe. IUIC Denver and IUIC Denver in the classroom. Let's get them subscribers up.
Share.
Just share.
If you care, you better share.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, play it. Volume.
Anti-Semitic act. First, though, several state lawmakers announcing the filing of a new bill that aims to make certain anti-Semitic acts a hate crime. It comes after they say they've seen an increase of recent hate crimes over the last several weeks. Thank you for joining us. I'm Julie Broughton, in for Bridget Ellison.
And I'm Justin Warmouth. We first showed you video of this anti-Semitic message that was seen scrolling across the top of a building along Orange Avenue in downtown Orlando on New Year's Eve. The messages also appeared on at least 2 more buildings nearby. Leaders and law enforcement have condemned it, but many are still asking what can be done to stop it. News 6's Ezzy Castro spoke to a local representative about what could change if a new bill passes.
We spoke to State Representative Randy Fine, who stands behind this bill for many reasons. He says that Jewish people should not be targeted and that anti-Semitism has no place in Florida.
Wearing one of these should not put a target on your back.
Representative Randy Fine, along with other state lawmakers, announcing the filing of HB 269. It's a new bill that would make certain anti-Semitic acts hate crimes and increase punishment for those hate crimes to the level of a felony.
Any person distributing flyers involving materials that have religious or ethnic animus are mass.
Stop. Go back. Y'all think it's a game, man. Y'all think this is a game. This ain't no game. Right there. Read that.
Every single aspect of the slave trade was Jewish.
Hey, y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game.
That's strictly on us.
That's talking about the Israelites passing out flyers.
They don't care about nothing but us.
Hey, play it.
Any person distributing flyers involving materials that have religious or ethnic animus are mass distributed will be committing a third-degree felony from now on. Any person stalking, harassing, or interfering with
Pause. Spacebar, y'all. Let's keep the mouse on the mouse got to be on the screen for the spacebar to work. So I want y'all to understand what's going on, man. This ain't